Uh, Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I welcome you to this meeting. I'm very pleased to have you here. By the names of Ritah, I'm the new manager of this company. As you all know, we've been working together. I know you guys, like we're in the same field, but I just that I've changed the position. I'm not the new manager. So let's talk about it first. I once had that I just take them as rumors. That I was like people were saying she was not supposed to be the manager. She didn't deserve it. Yeah, I understand. I understand what people think. Like I could think of the same thing too. If we were working as a team, then one of the people, like one of the team members, is promoted to be the manager. So I understand that it becomes so complicated. Like people could say how about us or what, but it's not that you people were not working hard. But I believe we all work together and really hard. Um, so, like we've been working together, we're still going to work together, we're still going to cooperate, and despite the fact that I'm the manager, we're still a team.
Yeah, sure.
So, let's get back to the company. As you all know, this company, Arise Magazine Publishing Company, it's all about publishing magazines, like let people read a lot of things. Actually, it's all about magazines, and we aim to provide unique services, which is going to be like we're looking forward to be unique. So with that, let's work together and set some goals and how we're going to work. So welcoming your ideas. Let's all be cooperative and look together what we should do.
Yeah.
So any idea?
So for me, I would talk about something which I saw that was a problem. So most of the time we could not meet the deadlines, and also even me, it could happen to me because like the manager we had was not really controlling everything well, and once I don't maybe meet a deadline today, he could not make a follow-up, and even tomorrow he could do the same. But I would say that as the manager, you should be there to guide us, and then we recognize this thing of urgent and important. We put the urgent important things at the first place, and then we achieve them, and then we continue. So once they are achieved, if they are urgent important, if they're important, if they're urgent, and we achieve them for that time, the tasks will be being achieved very well, and that one will be helping our company to be successful.
And so that is more of prioritizing.
Yeah.
For me also, I can say, like, depending on the issues that we've been facing, I think we can set a goal related to communication, because as you know, like, communication is important in each and every company.
Yeah.
For it to be successful, it needs to have that effective communication, either among the employees or even the stakeholders and the customers. So in case we are able to make sure that communication is effective inside the company and outside, I think that like even the productivity as an issue we've been facing will be solved.
Okay.
Sure. I was thinking an idea of raising the productivity, because you all know if the company is not working well in terms of productivity, output, and profit as well, we are not having a vision. But in case we manage to handle that and we'll be just gaining much, we'll be successful. I was suggesting that we can set maybe a certain percentage of increase in sales and profit that will relate to the achievement of what you want to reach.
Yeah. So that I thank you for your ideas. They are really good ones, and let's work together to achieve that.
Yeah, sure.
We can, right?
Yeah.
So coming back to how we've been working, what has been going on like in the past days. what do you think? Like, let's take a general view of what has been happening. It's you've mentioned about the not meeting the deadlines, which has been a problem. So let's talk about that. What was the main problem? Like, let's take that as a feedback. We see what has been not going good, and yeah, we look together and how we should achieve that. Do you have any idea?
Yeah, like from the past days, like as you said, we've been facing different problems, and for me, I think the main cause was because was that like there was no one to hold the employees accountable, because like before our manager start to just focus on his own businesses, like you could find that employees are really working hard, are accountable, and even have the ownership of their tasks. But then after some time, you could find like employees are just absent because no one is there to push them, and even like the way they could own their tasks have really reduced, and even the motivators, like you could find like employees are just not motivated. Yeah, so I think those were the main issues, but since you've been appointed as the new manager, I think like those issues like can be the first one to just emphasize on them, so that the company can improve.
Yeah. I think we've also been facing the issue of absenteeism and, as I say, lateness, which all contributed to the decline in profit and the decline in outputs of the company. So I believe that if you could just work, we've been working together, challenges that employees we are facing. But if we could just work together, you just hold us accountable, then I think the issue will be handled.
So for me, I would actually talk about like poor communication. So the communication was messy somehow, because you could send an email why maybe I'm not using it, and because so the issue was there was not the set channel, the one common channel for the company to use, and that's what was affecting our communication, and that the communication is a priority while performing different activities. And I would suggest to have maybe one or two common communication channels we'll be using in our company to make sure that the communication is effective and we are actually performing well, we are communicating well. So that's it.
Yeah, thank you for the ideas, and those are not new things to me. They are the things that I've been saying, because I was also part of the company, though I wasn't the manager, but I could see everything happening. So looking at the absences, yeah, people could miss. I've also missed some, because I knew nobody's going to call me and tell me, why didn't you come to work? Why didn't you do this? That's why I could do it. That's why I could be absent. That's why I couldn't meet the deadlines. But yeah, once there's a leader, sometimes you need to follow the rules.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm not going to be a leader, but let's all work together. Yeah, let's cooperate. It doesn't mean that people don't get sick. You can get sick, but still communicate. Let the people know if there's a certain task you were supposed to do. Maybe if you're sick and you communicate, we're going to be able to find somebody else to be doing that if it's really urgent.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's all work together, and I'm sure we're going to achieve something really good. With the communication, like you said, about the emails, about like no means of communication that is constant. Yeah, it was really a barrier, and I'm looking forward to work on that. I only if you have suggestions on, I can't say we're going to use this means of communication, because I might say this, then one is not comfortable with it and all. So let's have ideas on what like which one is really comfortable for everyone. What do you think?
I was thinking that the email can work well because that is the way that we can set an email with the same format for an organization. To the extent that if you know the name of an employee, it is easy for you to guess the email. As we know the structure, maybe if you had used the first and last name with some numbers, then you feel like if I want to communicate to this person, then you can easily get the email. And that will sound somehow professional with the proof, because if you send something via email, you have the proof that you have sent them. It is something that people can refer to in the future.
Right. So for me, nothing to add about this comment, because the email is something which is being used in different companies and organizations, and it's something which is easy to create, and so we have it as a common. Maybe there is how we create it. Only you change the names, and for that time, once you want to communicate, it will be very simple. And when we are at work, the email maybe should be opened to make sure that once there is an urgent task, they communicate. Yeah.
Yeah, apart from the email, for me, I think that it sometimes happens that a person faces an urgent issue, and as you know, like all the people can't be on email each and every time. So I think also you can use the phone calls for those urgent issues.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good idea. I also was thinking like, how do you all use WhatsApp, right? Yeah, there are things like we should send on emails. Like professional things should be working on emails, but there's sometimes if let's take an example. If we have a meeting tomorrow at 8, me writing an email to everyone like tomorrow I have a meeting at 8. Those are small things that we could just communicate somewhere else, not just email. If I write like let's take like if we have a group on WhatsApp, then I could write there, we have a meeting tomorrow at this time. But if it's about professional things, documents and all, let's use email. We're all good at that, right? We're all comfortable. Thank you. So I've recognized your performance. We've been working together. I know most of you, like your talents, your skills, your work. I believe Pacific, you're very good at taking care of customers.
I appreciate it.
And I really thank you for that. That's something that I've recognized. So since it's one of your, let me say, a talent or passion, I don't know, but let's take you'll be in charge of the services, like customer services. I believe you're going to do it well because that's your field.
Yes, sure.
Coming to IT, sir, I submit. You're a great one. You're a great one. So, yeah, I was appointed to be the new manager. I believe you people have skills, really good skills that could make the company aim higher. So, with your skills, I believe you could be in charge of the IT.
Yeah, and that's something I like, and I'll be investing much in, and I'll be dedicated to. Yeah.
Thank you so much. For this, you're a good communicator.
Yeah, sure.
You really amaze me. There are things that we don't even like. We could not even communicate, but still you could do it.
Yeah, sure.
So that was a good thing, and let's work together for you, like to make the company really aim higher.
Yeah.
You're in charge of communication.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Is there any person who is not comfortable with what I've asked?
So we can even ask ourselves how we identified this, but I think that For me, I'm satisfied.
With all that, I expect the excellence from you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we will do that. We will
Well
do that.
done.
Yeah. So I've realized that we could also work on something. There are lots of things that we could do for the company to work really good. Not everyone is perfect. Yeah, not everyone is perfect. We all need to improve on something, right? I'll be passing by in the company and see how things are being, like how things are going. I could provide, all these are the ways of coaching people. Everybody needs coaching. I also need coaching. I do get it from somewhere else. We all need coachings. You might be good at IT, but still you need to improve on somewhere. So we all need that coaching. With that, we'll be using in-time feedback, just-in-time feedback. If I'm passing by, I see something that is not working very well, probably I could just say this and this wasn't fine, let's work on this. Those are the in-time feedback, something that we just saw based on observations. Something else, those guided practices. If anybody has a problem somewhere, I could help the person. If I know how to do this, I could show the sample, and we still work on that. There's a successful scale, role plays. I don't know if that is going to work very well, but we should try that. We should be flexible, and if something happens, if it's about interaction skills that is missing, let's use the role plays and work with it. It's all about being flexible. I know it doesn't make sense, but still, it's all about being flexible. We're a team, as that's another point that we're going to. We're a team, and when somewhere there are lots of people, it doesn't happen that there is no conflict, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to work on that. There's collaboration. There's we're going to collaborate and try to resolve conflicts. We should actually try to understand each other. Try to avoid those kinds of conflicts. And if it happens, let's all put our egos down and try to work on it.
Yeah, sure.
So thank you guys for attending. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I look forward to work with you guys.
Yeah.